this is Full Game Prometheus giving you salary cap MUT. Yeah, I'm actually going to be going ahead and jumping into a game at salary cap MUT, and this is kind of a new experience for me. I had to go ahead and establish a team, and getting under 1,100 cap points is actually harder than I thought. I decided to go with some secure pass blockers to give you some good pass blocking, but I had to go ahead and tank the other side, not completely tank it. Now, my skill position players, I wanted to go with Clark. He was fairly expensive, then McCaffrey, and then Sanders is my speed. Now, this is kind of the unique play that I decided to go with my team, is I actually have Reese and Montgomery. Now, Montgomery is actually a running back, but he's also a wide receiver, so that actually gives me a nice wide receiver option that I could do. I'm probably going to be throwing him into the running back position, and I've got Brady obviously as my quarterback, and Reese is another good catching fullback, and he can work as a tight end too. So that's why I decided to go with this roster. It gives me a little bit more flexibility with my blocking. Now on defense, basically I had to strip down the defensive line. I only have a bunch of guys that are really not great. Avril's got pretty good speed and good block shed. Clowney's going to be my edge rusher, and they got Merciless, and then I've got Anthony Barr. From what I understand, he's a phenomenal user. And my corners are fairly strong. I had to downgrade a little bit on my free safety. I went ahead with Amos because he's just a little bit less points as far as cap points. And then I put X Rhodes, which is actually was a fairly inexpensive guy to use in a team. And then really there's no depth after that. So we're going to go ahead and run once again with the Houston playbook and see if we can go ahead and pick up a win in this salary cap, which is going to be the first time I've ever played salary cap. I'm going to go against Chevy Space. He's got the Chargers uniform, and he's got 99 cards, Smith, Barr, and I didn't see the other guy. So he's got some stud players, but that means he's weak in other areas too, so that's what I do like about it. I'm going to be rolling with the Orbits as my uniform. So the uniforms are not that conflicting different, but it's all right. We've got white jerseys, that should help. All right, so I'm going to get the ball right away, and let's just try to establish the run. Put Reese over here. Montgomery is our running back, and just going to come out in a stretch play. And he's going with a 4-4 split. And good blocking. Got really good blocking right there off that 4-4 split. I do the play action end around. Or hurry up. And that's why I like using Montgomery as my basic running back, is because he's so good at catching the ball. I gotta hurry up. I actually was setting up my team, and I'm just not used to this roster right here, so hopefully I can catch him off guard. And no, not exactly what I wanted to do. And he hit some pressure off the edge and almost got an interception on that. So he's going to be trying to hit me with some pressure off the edge, and I got to recall that. There you go. So Sanders drops the ball right there. I got rid of it a little too quick, and once again, pressure's coming off the edge, and I don't have anything. I don't have anything for this guy right now for the pressure. And no answer right there. So he's hitting me with pressure and generally has some pretty good blocking off the edge, and it just didn't work for me right there. So and he just hit me with a little edge or pressure, or actually just a little seam beater right there. Nice little pressure, or a nice little read off the side. And you got the pressure off the edge right there with the mid blitz. There you go. So nice tackle right there. And he knows how to hit that seam route with Ross, and that's actually kind of messing me up a little bit. And that should have been picked off right there. There you go. So nice little run right there. And he came up short. Will he take the points, or will he make a bonehead play? So this guy's pretty ice cold. He's got a fairly good offense. He knows his reads. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to manipulate zones. So this guy's he's probably one of the better players I've played so far, and he's got the knowledge. So this guy's definitely good. And I need to do something on offense, because giving up, not scoring that last series was actually a bad situation for me. And I don't know if I'm going to get this playoff again. Once again, it's just getting familiarized with this roster. I feel like I can hit him for a big play right now. This is probably not a good decision. And look, my offensive line just basically gave up a sack right there. And you know what? I'm too busy playing around my roster right now, and I'm not used to having to make adjustments. So that's why I'm not playing clean right now, is because I have to get my roster set up. So it's going to be a huge learning curve for me just to go ahead and figure out how to play my roster with this. And this guy's obviously knows what he's doing. He's not the first time to the rodeo. He did a little catch right there. There you go. So he actually threw right into coverage with that cover one blitz, and I got away with one right there. So let's go back and jump into this play, which is going to be the ace, the single back ace seams. And he's staying in that cover two. God damn it, he's got some kind of A-gap pressure coming against me, and I can't get that one play off. And he had that completely locked up. I gotta go and punt the ball away. I can't give this guy a short field. All right, so he got the ball down to the 11-yard line. I'm probably going to go ahead and stay with the big dime just to keep him guessing. And he's got some kind of a seam route that he's just killing me with right now. And he's keeping to go. He's going back to it again. There you go. So pressure off the edge right there. Just flipped the one play, and it just kind of messed up his reads. I don't know if he caught that. He did catch it. Ooh, that pressure's just screaming off the edge right there. He's got no answer for it. There you go. Almost picked that ball off right there. 3rd and 17 situation. There you go. So nice play right there by my linebacker to go ahead and get him in a situation where he should punt. And right now, this has been a defensive battle more than anything else. And he just nails a perfect punt right there. It's the 7-yard line. So he's been doing a lot of All right, so we're going to take this into the half. There's no reason for me to go ahead and give this guy any kind of an opportunity. He went into engage 8, and my guess, by the way he's been running his defenses, he probably went into some kind of over-the-top coverage or just coverages across the middle. The guy's pretty smart. He knows what he's doing. He's got a limited playbook, but I've tried to switch up defenses against him, and I've got him a little bit guessing, so hopefully that'll work out for me. All right, so he got the ball up to 26. Let's take a look at this guy's roster. He's got Stafford. He doesn't have a running back. No fullback. A couple good wide receivers. His offensive line is tanked. He's got Jason Pierre-Paul, Dupree. He's got Anthony Barr, Jones. And it looks like he did a lot of his secondary work right there. So I might be able to beat his safeties. God damn it, he got me in the seam again. And I was trying to make some kind of adjustment there. I should have went into a deep blue, and I showed him saying blitz. He adjusted. He actually put his guy, he actually lined up his running back on the other side, completely anticipating that. And I went to the well too much. Good adjustment by him. This guy's definitely very good. He knows what he's doing, and that's the kind of type of player that you're going to play against when you play salary cap. You're going to play with guys that know what they're doing. He obviously knows his team a lot better than I do because of the way he's just throwing the ball around. So I got to score against this guy, and he's just hitting me with pressure right now. And I think I'm just playing around with plays too much, and I just need to force him out of his defense. I'm not even thinking right now. I'm just trying to comprehend how to get this guy out of his defense. I'm probably going to go and stay in that cover one zone and see how he stops it. He's going to have to take off this quarterback, but he doesn't have a fast quarterback in Stafford. All right, so I got the ball up to the 21-yard line, and he's actually kicking it just short. Oof, I got away with one right there. I just felt the pressure coming in off that crash 3, and just really couldn't do anything with it. So I'm going to have to go ahead and switch up my offense. This guy's just really just devastating me right now with his blitz. No! Wow, I got lucky right there. Just a bad pass. Once again, he's just going with that crash 3. I've got no answer for it. And he's getting pressure off the edge. I just can't get rid of the ball. I got to go for it. He's just dominating me on defense right now, and I don't have reads happening quick enough. I need to take a timeout. And that's it. He manned up one of my guys going across the field, and that took away one of my reads. And basically the pressure off the edge is just so consistent. I have no answer for it. And he's just shredding me apart with it. Good read. Good read. So this guy's destroying me right now, and I'm just not setting up my defenses correctly, and I'm not getting into the right offenses. And that's just a learning lesson when you jump into a new game mode, is just trying to figure out how things work. I guarantee you that not a lot of Madden YouTubers are showing you a new game mode in their gameplay. So they're basically just waiting until they get it figured out before they actually do anything. So right there, easy completion. Didn't have any defense set up for that. That's it. I'm just a little bit taken out of this game right now because I can't get my offense rolling, and he's getting me in situations where they're passing situations. Pressure that's just coming in sick right now, and I have no answer for it. I just can't get rid of the ball, and I'm not making really good reads, and he's just adjusting underneath it, and I'm not actually expanding on my offense at all. All right, so my goal is to just try to put some points on the board. and see if I can get anything going here on offense. And we're going to go back into single back. I don't even know what's going on right now. I can't even get my team set up correctly. This is killing me. I can't do anything. I can't get my team set up correctly. What is going on? And he just I threw right into him, right there. Did he switch into man coverage? Yep. So he switched into man coverage, and that's what messed up my reads. He's been playing cover 2 so much. That has been what the problem is, and I'm not getting. I'm having a hard time with this guy right now, for the simple reason that I can't get settled in. This guy's got to be pretty good. He's definitely good. He knows what he's doing. Settle for the flat. Level sail. There you go. So I probably should have got a nice little sack right there. He's going to take his points. Guy's ice cold. And I can't find my players. I can't get my players set up correctly, and I'm not making right adjustments. I'm rushed into actually setting up my offense correctly. So it's just getting used to my roster more than anything else. And I ran into a buzzsaw of a player on top of it. So hopefully I can get some points out of this game. There you go. So need to get a first down. Hurry up. He's got that pressure off the edge. All right, so he's taking that outside rusher off the crash 3, and he puts him in the pressure off the edge. So that's half the problem that I've got right now with that particular play. Get over. There you go. So finally got a big catch right there. He had one-on-one coverage at inside position, and Sanders able to come down, even though that wide receiver that guy actually did a really good job. God damn it! I didn't mean to do that. My hands are getting busy right now. They're getting thick. I'm not making good adjustments. There we go. So Still keeping that pressure off the edge, and now I'm finally seeing it, and I'm making adjustments accordingly. There you go. So Sanders is able to come down and get a touchdown for me, but that's a huge margin to come back on this guy. 17-0 or 21-0. It's just really, really hard to do that. I might be able to get a stop against him, but this guy's he was playing the defense, and I couldn't settle into my offense because I couldn't get my players in position, and that was primarily the reason. You see how many timeouts I burned, a couple delay of games, and I got to have certain players at certain areas to be able to run my scheme the way I want to, and that's the reason why I've got Reese and I've got Montgomery. I've got to make adjustments, and that was probably the big reason why he did this. And see how smart this guy is. He went ahead and didn't even take a chance for the big hit, and that was a huge play right there for him. So we're going to go ahead and stay with this big dime. There you go. So just stop that run right there. Inside zone is just dead. Nice little run right there. Didn't have my defense set up because I was trying something a little bit different. And I got to take my last timeout. But see, I burnt 2 timeouts that it didn't even give myself an opportunity to get back in this game. And did he get a first down? No, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to burn clock against me. So I took the delay of game and worked the clock down. Ice cold. The guy's just trying to go ahead and pick up a victory, and flat offense, not knowing where my players are at, trying to adjust my roster on the fly. That's actually gonna cause me to go ahead and take a loss. So it's somewhat of a shame that I ran into such a good player right off from the very beginning, because there were so many things I had to get out of my system playing salary cap, and that's just learning how to play my roster more than anything else. All right, so 1 minute and 7 seconds left. He's going to play probably over the top coverage. So I'm thinking maybe halfback circle here. You probably see he's not going to come up and do any kind of blitzes. He'd be stupid to do that. And he did come out with a blitz. This guy's just not giving up on this blitz at all. Get over. And the pressure came in again. Guys are not stopping it, and he's just destroying me with that blitz. Get up. Come on, get up. He almost had that ball right there. His defensive back made a huge play right there, and he's sending the house against me. He's getting block sheds too, so this guy knows how to construct his team. All right, so Chevy Space basically went ahead and just destroyed me. I had a hard time with it. He obviously knows I'm a YouTuber because of the recent comment that he actually put, is that not actually putting his defense on YouTube, but it's too late, man. You play anybody, you're going to go ahead and get it. And I'm sorry if I piss you off, Chevy Space, but that's the risk you take. So I want to let people actually show your defense, and your defense is going to be really good. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it because I had a hard time with it. So, to my subscribers, first game with a new team is still figuring out the kinks against this guy's really good defense. He does a really good job with it. So, to my subscribers, I appreciate you guys taking a look at this. Once again, this is basically, it was a bad game, but it's a learning experience. Anytime you jump into a new mold, you're going to have a hard time. You have to pick up on it, and I had a hard time basically trying to find my players and setting up my rosters the right way. So, to my subscribers, I appreciate the support. And until next time.